Start strong, we're close. Take it to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise, remove your hats for the national anthem.
Well, good morning again and happy Mother's Day to you all as we have a Class A TSHLL state championship on the line between the Kinkaid Falcons and the Vandegrift Vipers. Hello, everyone. I'm Heckman Harrison alongside Jim Dixon. And, Jim, this is we got an opportunity yesterday to see Kinkaid in a matchup here, but Vandegrift is a team. The Vipers Vandegrift comes in obviously with a reputation and the favorite in this game.
Yeah, Vandegrift is they're a tough squad. They have a little bit of depth and they have produced some kids in Shepherd and a number of others that have gone on and played D1 lacrosse. So they are they have that lineage of expectation to be here, and certainly that they are here is by no happenstance.
As you see both teams meet in midfield, I will say this: the goalie on the other side, man, we have a goalie in Kinkaid. I think Colton Silverstein, number 15, is a guy you better watch out for. A little salty.
Yeah, and he gets a hot hand and things shift on you really quick.
As we are set to start, as the rain has started to come down here just right as this game set to commence. The Vipers are on offense. Vipers with white, black trim, chrome helmets. On the other side for Kinkaid in purple, white trim, and purple helmets.
Yeah, Kinkaid's yesterday's game was kind of back and forth and edged out late, where Vandegrift played an Austin High that they had previously lost to earlier in the season, to tied until halftime, and then made a huge run to end up in this championship game.
And coming down the alley in the first shot attempt there by Kelvin Lewis. Falcons on the move, and that's number 13, Will McMacken. First opportunity here on offense for the Falcons.
Yeah, see what they can do with this pressure, but Vandegrift is more than happy to run out to the perimeter and play you all the way in.
Kinkaid with numbers inside, number 17, Jack Easterby. Riding along the crease.
Yeah, Easterby that shot was disrupted by that late slide coming in, putting bodies on it, and Vandegrift is going to do that. They're gonna pressure you.
Ball is out of bounds, and from the defensive pressure, Kinkaid, Falcons now with an opportunity. Behind X is Preston Shields. And the shot from the outside is good. And that's Peter Frandina, a guy that we got an opportunity to see yesterday. Obviously awesome from the attack.
Yeah, Frandina, nice little step down here where he clears space between him and his defender, and just pops it in the top part of the net.
And just like that, Kinkaid draws first blood. Vipers working down at the X. Possession going the other way for the Vipers, and great job there by number 16. Al Muir.
Yeah, McBacken had a chance, settled that at his feet, and couldn't reel it in. Vandegrift comes down with the ball, and Kinkaid has to reset.
Connor Stevens setting up the offense with the pass up top to number 1, Matt Draken. Draken in between the numbers in the hash, working down the alley, working inside, and I tell you, a guy that was waiting on that, Colton Silverstein.
Yeah, Silverstein had his feet set on the top side pipe, just reading, drinking in, and nice little shot got off, but the bouncer was above the cage.
Jack Easterby setting up, and the ball out to Robbie Taylor. Jack Easterby with the spin move inside. Down the pipe, how about that check off of the stick, impacting that shot.
Yeah, nice defense, the way they closed that front doorstep for Vandegrift. Just pressure on the ball.
Kyle Baxter with the clear on the other side for the Vipers. Vandegrift now with an opportunity on offense. Draken again working the middle of the field. The defense extending all the way out for the Falcons. They have the short stick matchup. That's a shot attempt that goes behind the net. Another shot attempt. Another earned possession here by the Vipers. Have whistles blown on the field. Stoppage of play. As we are, looks like it's a shot clock situation, trying to reset the shot clock.
That ugly bug has reared its head.
I'm not going to say a word. You're back in play inside again. Silverstein trying to step in front of that shot from Draken, but Matt Draken makes him pay, and the Vipers now on the board.
Yeah, and you got to wonder. My expectation was that I think Vandegrift would win the physical matchup, but you got to wonder if these guys are just going to trade haymakers today.
Yeah, that's a lot of what I'm expecting right now, because on the other side for Colton Silverstein, they have probably one of the best goalies in the Kinkaid Falcons. When again, got an opportunity to see him yesterday. One tough customer.
And he's got a hot hand.
Yes, he does.
I mean, the night's sleep won't make that disappear. I mean, confidence breeds confidence, and he's coming off a really good game from yesterday.
Jack Easterby and Oliver Krantz playing the two-man game. On the rotation.
I was waiting for a splash screen so I could do that.
Class A title on the line. Looking down through X is Preston Shields. Shields now electing get things going behind X, and that's a pass over the top of the cage. Number 17, Jack Easterby, not able to handle that pass and hustle to the end line. And possession is going to go the other way to the Vipers.
Yeah, that pass through a little too hot, a little too high.
Little pressure applied here on the ride, and a turnover, errant pass. Pass number 14, Preston Shields.
Yeah, Shields was flashing in from the wing and was waiting for a late pickup from one of the Vandegrift defenders. Nobody there, an unfortunate error that could have resulted in another goal for Kinkaid.
Kelvin Lewis working the clear for the Vipers, working inside, and there's your guy again, number 15, Colton Silverstein with the save.
Well, even better, throw momentum right back on Vandegrift with that lengthy clear. And really, you know, on that clear, you want to set your offense up, but they want to see if they can get something quick to take an opportunity on. It obviously wasn't there from Vandegrift. They weren't biting, so you know, wisely Kinkaid went back out to set their offense, get their personnel lined up, and then roll back into on the attack.
And Hollister Stevens defending on the far side as now the Falcons trying to find their way back topside, and that's number 14 with the bouncer. Preston Shields with the score.
Yeah, Shields with nice work down that alley on the backside. Gets his man to commit on the inside post, and just that little bit of leak on the outside or on the top side of the goal was enough to sneak that through. But excellent vision to find that open space.
And you look there, number 31, Charlie Mutliff, looked like he had a bead on that shot, and it bounces right past him to only an area that he could get it to.
Yeah, and you know, Mutliff, you want to cuddle in on that inside pipe, but you want to step to the ball to shut that angle off.
Boy, and that's a hustle to the crease, and going to get a crease violation going the other way for the Vipers.
The goalie's best friend.
Vandegrift now with another possession, 3:46 remaining here in the first quarter. We had a downpour of rain, and it stopped now, and I'm sure for all the players and coaches, they can appreciate maybe just a mist coming down.
Downpour's generous.
Downpour is generous, okay?
It was rain.
It was rain. Vipers again setting up their offense. Draken inside with a low shot at the feet of Silverstein, and he's able to get down and dig it out.
Yeah, Silverstein with nice coverage. Just, you know, it doesn't matter. Just smother the ball. Get the momentum to stop from rolling past the goal line, and that he did.
Falcons with another opportunity here on offense, and time of possession starting to favor Kinkaid, JD. Another score. Man, you better find a way to get someone on this guy, Preston Shields, just lurking around the crease.
Yeah, and they're by purpose. We'll see here in a second. He sets up from the backside. He sets up from the backside, gets in, just finds a nice little lane to open up, and quick approach with the release and shot.
Vandegrift working for the possession. Ground ball taken by Kinkaid.
And Kinkaid, they are quite confident on these lengthy clears, these 30 and 40-yard pass downs. Nice sellout, but it gives them a distinct advantage where they can kind of pick and choose how they want to approach. And a lot of times they've opted to set things up, get their personnel right, go in, make their substitution packages. But for the most part, that gives them the option to make a decision.
And Jackson Tidsbury losing his footing, but able to keep the possession for the Falcons.
Tidsbury's down there working.
Yes, he is. And that's number 14, Preston Shields, inside, trying to sneak one past Mutliff.
Yeah, he was calling for a cut down on that back wing, thinking he could get Mutliff to bite on the far side. And Mutliff had none of it, shut the lane down.
Vandegrift with another opportunity here on offense. Can they get a score? That's a shot attempt that bounces back to the inline. Possession by the Vipers. Yeah, work our way back topside. That's a shot attempt. Goes out of bounds. Possession again stays on this side.
Vandegrift working the backside up. Feeds Stevens on the far side on what is his dominant hand.
And trying to work the spin move from the far side is Brayton Reed. Loses the ball. Vipers working for the possession. Great defense there by number 2, Daniel Patterson. Patterson with the long pole. Goal! Fire in the hole.
Patterson on the break. Finds a lane to run in. And that was a kid all day yesterday just doing the dirty work, laying the wood. And you love to see when a kid like that can get bust loose and get a goal in the state championship like he just did.
And that's just all the work applied there. With the score with 5 seconds left in the first quarter. And Kinkaid up by 3 scores. And that is the end of the first quarter. The Kinkaid Falcons up by 3 over the Vandegrift Vipers. And JD, we came in, we talked about the records and the 2 teams that are favored here, but obviously Kinkaid didn't get the memo.
You know what? If they're the only people who make me look like a fool today, I'm a lucky man. But I tell you what, I didn't have this picked at all. And Kinkaid has just come out strong.
The McKinney Police Association is raffling a vehicle at their annual charitable golf tournament. This tournament benefits officers during trying times. Those trying times include severely sick children and many other things that tend to burden officers with expenses out of their control. You can assist with this great cause by purchasing a $100 raffle ticket for your opportunity to win a brand new Cadillac CT4. The winner of this vehicle will be announced on the day of the tournament, May 24th, 2024. You do not have to be present to win. Go to www.cognitoforums.com/NEP services/Crest Car raffle to purchase tickets. Game On Sports Network would like to thank one of our sponsors for this weekend's games, Big Bad Carts. They do custom golf carts with only the best parts the industry has to offer. From mile to wow, they can do it all from their offices here in Salina, Texas. Check them out at bigbadcarts.com. Game On Sports is more than just the home of the TSHLL. Game On also broadcasts football games, baseball, basketball, and high school all over Texas. You can see our full schedule on our website at GameOnSportsNetwork.com and stay up to date on all of our social media channels at Game On Sports Network. Game On would like to thank Next Gen Audio Video. They've been serving North Dallas since 2010 with their services that include home theater design and installation. You'll have peace of mind knowing that all of your AV needs are in the hands of people who care. Check them out at nextgenaudiovideo.com. Beginning of the second quarter, Vipers down by 3. As they take the face off, number 3, Kyle Baxter. Nope, that's a timeout. First timeout taken here by the Vipers as they take a timeout. Only 11 seconds into the second quarter. We'll take one with them in return as soon as play starts here on Game On Sports. Vandegrift's coach Tim Troutner is elected to take a early timeout.
I think he's just trying to settle nerves, get everything on the right track, come out and see if they can execute something really quick to not really kill momentum, but certainly Kinkaid is doing some work that they need to answer for.
Rotation is on. And trying to find their way back inside is Draken. Defense is not allowing these guys to get those open shooting lanes. That's a shot attempt on the far side. Goes across the cage by Kelvin Lewis.
And Silverstein's coming out here playing the hot hand from yesterday, and Vandegrift needs to figure out how to find these opens and take advantage, because they are certainly there. Just have to figure out how to execute these shots.
Kelvin Lewis bringing the ball inbounds. Vandegrift, if you're on that other side, what exactly are you saying? Like, guys, we talked about the nerves, but at this point, just they're down by 3. How do you get the attention of the squad?
I think you gotta set them down and say, hey, you're here for a reason. We've done stuff. We've accomplished things that have gotten us here. They've stepped up in weight class quite a bit this season and challenged themselves with some excellent teams. And played to tight losses. So they have faced they've faced adversity. They just need to get back to the core of what's made them successful and gotten them here, and really it just comes down to execution. Those little things of setting picks, playing strong off ball, and when you have an opportunity, capitalizing on it.
No true. Hey, and maybe, just maybe, they heard what you just said.
You know what?
That is a shot by Brayton Reed that gets past Colton Silverstein, and just like that, the Vipers are within 2.
Yeah, so he comes up on this top side. He beats Silverstein on the near side post, has him committed to that inside or that top side post. Just beats him on the inside. Great shot selection. But I think when the bench was fired up, they're gathered around an iPhone because they're watching this game.
Is what it is. And the Vipers with another win at the face-off. As Hollister Stevens with the clear here, and another offensive possession here for the Vipers. 9:17 left in the first half, and an opportunity to bring it to within 1.
Not the best pass selection, but Silverstein's reading the eyes. He's very attentive. He just closed down that lane.
And that's Silverstein acting as a free safety. Again, watching the eyes of the passer. As you stated, stepping in with the interception. On the other side, Daniel Patterson working the clear.
Great job by Patterson to get that goal line extended, roll down, pick his target, feed that down into the offensive zone. And you can see how important he is. Generally on a play like that, you're going to check a kid out, run him through the box, sub real quick. He's a guy that is important. They want to keep him on the field.
Falcons now working from behind X, trying to find topside Preston Shields. Inside, near the crease, elects to pass back out to reset the offense. Right at 15 seconds on the shot clock. Goes out of bounds. 11 seconds now on the shot clock. Bringing the ball in play is Preston Shields.
Yeah, Midliff, great job about closing that lower third of the cage down and working that bottom part.
Well, they tried to sneak one past him, number 14, Preston Shields, but Mudliff gets down on the knee to dig that one out. Now pressure being applied on the ride by the Falcons. Time becoming important, and they do hit the clear. Great job by Vandegrift.
Silverstein, nice little crease putback, but Silverstein got spooked.
So what are you doing?
He dove on it like a grenade.
Jackson Ray working through the double team, elects to pass. Great job getting it out to number 16.
I think Vandegrift's getting a little bit of momentum behind him. I think they're the jitters are out of their side of the sideline, and they're looking to even this thing up. But they're playing great defense right now.
Kinkaid has just got to continue to shoot. I mean, these guys have some of the best. And Mudliff down on the knee, kick save. Boy, working to save that possession is Preston Shields, and that is for naught.
Yeah,
they're going to keep the possession on this end.
Yeah, I that's not what I was seeing.
Wow.
But Mudliff is not a bigger goalie, but he certainly fills up space. But he owns that lower half of the cage.
Another opportunity here on offense for the Falcons. And they do get a reset on the shot clock. Shields coming back, and how about that shot from Preston Shields? Question mark. That was pretty.
Yeah, Shields comes in, had a man draped on him, gets his hands free, and the whole point to that quick turnaround, bodies on him. That quick turnaround is you're basically leveraging the defender on your turnaround and getting your hands free. Although it's probably offhand for him. Nice little poke in.
If you're the Falcons, that is just what the doctor ordered. A score to get the Vipers off of your heels. Because as you stated, Jim, they were finding a way to get the back of the net. And right now, Silverstein is all the way out of the cage. They don't recognize it in time.
Playing defense.
Connor Stevens with the shot on the far side.
Yeah, a less athletic goalie that'd give a coach fits, but we've seen Silverstein come out, work the clear out of the cage, comes out to play defense. He's a smooth customer.
Kelvin Lewis with the shot attempt. Whew. Great job there. Daniel Patterson again.
Nice pressure, and I think that goal has helped him. He wants to have a great game, and he's playing really well, defending well, using his feet.
They have whistles down on the field. I don't know if it's a scoreboard issue. Uh, 70 seconds on the shot clock for the Vipers, working inside, and man, 1-2, and getting it done inside. Another score for the Vipers. Back and forth we go, and that's Connor Stevens with the score.
Yeah, nice little run. Got the feed to the inside and had leverage on Patterson with enough space to get the shot off.
And here we are back down at the face-off, or as you see, the Game On Sports face-off cam.
I was there the day that they invented that.
Do you remember the exact day, JD?
It was an MCLA game down in College Station. It was an A&M game, and Tim came up with a great idea.
Tim is the inventor of the face-off cam.
Of the Game On face-off cam. And I think you'll find that in play in the PLL this season. At least through the Final Four, maybe.
Vipers now with another opportunity inside, and Silverstein says, I will have none of it.
Do not come on my welcome mat. And he played his hands. But it's
yikes. Exchanging some paint from Harris Cockrell.
Cockrell with a nice move there to get clear, but just lowered the boom.
Jackson Tisbury working the ball around. Rotation on now for the Falcons. Cockrell back to the other side. Vipers, great defense here, holding these guys off. Peter Frandina not able to find those open spaces. Mutliff out for the save. Uh-oh. Frandina, Johnny on the spot. Says thanks.
Yeah, Fatina just disrupts Mutliff on the clear, just hanging around the cage, being patient, and is rewarded for his patience by poking that in the back of the net.
And you love it when you're right place, right time. Man, that couldn't have been better for number 3, Peter Frandina. Does not get any easier than that, catching Charlie Mutliff out of position to hit the back of the net.
Yeah, just recognize that Mutliff is going to pull that into the crease, read his eyes, and just liberated him from the ball.
.2:15 left here in the first half as the Vipers need to respond, down by 3. Back up top, there's a pass behind X. Not a lot of cutters. Silverstein trying. The ball hits him in the back of the head. And just taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, I think Vandegrift, they did themselves in on the pressure. I like that, but they were all over Silverstein and closed in. So he had to just come up a little bit to find that open space in transition. I do like the pressure, though.
And a timeout called with 1:16 left in the first half. And Peter Frandina, as you see the camera on him right there, a guy that just was in the right spot at the crease for that last score. Game On Sports is more than just the home of the TSHLL. Game On also broadcasts football, baseball, basketball from all over Texas. You can see our full schedule on our website at GameOnSportsNetwork.com and stay up to date on all of our social media channels at Game On Sports Network. Timeout called on the field. We'll take one in the booth and return as soon as play starts. Minute 16 left in the first half of the Class A state title. Heckman Harrison alongside Jim Dixon. Rain is holding off here on Mother's Day.
It just looks rainy, though. It's kind of Seattle-y.
I like it. Seattle-y.
Seattle-y. Not quite Vancouver-ish, but Seattle-y.
It's your ability to make up words. I love it. And Falcons now with another opportunity. As Harris Cockrell with the pass across the field. Falcons slow playing their offense, working inside. That's great defense by the Vipers. Ground ball taken by the Falcons, and still with another opportunity here on offense. And Frandina with the shot. Whoa. Guys going. Things getting a little chippy out here.
We're just playing after the whistle.
And Mutliff all the way out of the cage for these final seconds. The decleater on the far side is going to get the flag. They're going to get Will McMacken.
Yeah, McMacken's going to get called on the cross check here. Honestly, good hit, just not closed in on his stick. Got a lot of here. You watch this. He has a lot of stick.
Oof.
You need more hands.
Oof.
You need more hands in.
Oof. Man, that will be cause for an ice bath tonight.
Yeah, and I mean just lifted him out of his socks.
So that 1 minute cross check is going to last all the way into the second half as well.
Yeah, with it being a personal.
So man up opportunity here for the Vipers.
And depending on what they did, Vandegrift may come back with possession.
That is going to allow this first quarter to run out, and man, things are going the way of the Kinkaid Falcons. JD, give me an assessment of that first half, because obviously the Falcons have come out and they surprised you.
No, I honestly thought that that Vandegrift had a bigger physical presence that might stymie Kinkaid's offense, but I was wrong. And Kinkaid made good work in small space. They had excellent shot selection. They worked the ball down. They didn't get held up on transition, where I thought the Vandegrift size might come into play. So this thing's wide open in anybody's ball game here in the second half.
Have a second half set to be played here, and what we'll do is we'll step aside for halftime and return as the third quarter starts here on Game On Sports. Set to start the second half of action for the TSHLL Class A state title here in Magnolia, Texas. Want to thank everyone here at Magnolia High School for the hospitality. It has been A1 here, man, and we're finding that Magnolia is booming.
I've been told that they're full up. So they're
that's what you were told.
So they're not going to grow anymore.
Yeah, you better stop looking for retirement spots around here, JD. I
was driving around, and I'm like every little spot got a little lake, and I mean you could like pole vault and catch a bass out here. It's awesome. But I understand they're full up.
There is a poll going on our YouTube channel for who you are pulling for. Are you for the Vandegrift Vipers or on this other side for the Kinkaid Falcons? The Falcons leading by 6. And we start the second half because of a penalty from the first half. And so the Vipers with an opportunity to cut this to within 2. Starting right off here in the third quarter, Heckma Harrison alongside Jim Dixon.
Yeah, we'll see if this the depletion penalty from the first half pays dividends here for Vandegrift, because they had 15 minutes to talk about how they want to come out.
I think us old schoolers call that a slobber knocker.
Yeah, yes.
That's exactly what that was. You can decleat all you want to. Silverstein says, thank you so much for the little gift.
Yeah, and he flips the field rapidly with that nice clear. I do like the sellout clears, but they start getting kicked around the turf, and it makes you a little uneasy. But Silverstein and his midfielders and attackmen have been able to connect on those.
I believe that on the other side for the Falcons, burning the penalty. Now we're all knotted up. Silverstein with the save on the other side. Preston Shields now operating from behind X. Finding a cutter inside. Boy, looked like they had a small window.
Yeah, Easterby came in and kind of drifted, found himself goal line extended, and as you drift in, that goal face closes up. So that thing was about 6 inches wide, and it closed up on him pretty quick.
Oh, what about that in the spin move? Jackson Tidsbury. A little bit of Michael Jackson hee right there. What you like?
He did indeed. Little moonwalk.
Boom. It's like spit. All he didn't do was throw his leg up.
That's right. If he'd have ditched one glove, I'd have been impressed. But that was a handy little shot and made it look effortless to pick that far side. And they kind of have Mutliff twisting in the wind right now, and this Vandegrift defense needs to step up and support.
Great job out there by number 2, Daniel Patterson. Standing at the end line, earning the possession for his team. Being met immediately, clears easy for the Falcons. Noah Reitman defending, now working their way back behind the X is Jack Easterby. Shorty on shorty matchup, and man, this is a guy just taking his time to deliver the mail, and that's number 17, Jack Easterby.
Yeah, Easterby works back through X, comes in, gets leverage coming back through the backside. Nobody on him. The slides in late, and there's no real support for Mutliff. He's back there. He's back there having to do a lot of additional work, and this Vandegrift Viper defense needs to step up, and the best solution to that is go on offense.
They get an opportunity after the face-off, and Connor Stevens with the pass to the middle of the field, and let's see if there is a response on the docket for Vandegrift.
Yeah, Daniel Patterson out here almost to the midline. That kid is just all over the place.
I'm sure on the other side for the Falcons, they are glad he's on their team. One-on-one, great job by Silverstein. Gonna run that one down. Referee on this side, it's a little bit of a conference. Okay, they elect to keep it on this side with the Vipers.
Not how I saw it, but I'm not down there.
Matt Draken trying to work his way back inside the spin move. Great defense being played on this end. Silverstein stepping out. Number 20, Connor Cubbage on the defense for the Falcons.
Yeah, Cubbage playing great defense, and Draken is a kid you got to account for. He's had some success in the first half.
Down the alley with the pass at Silverstein, and that is what Kelvin Lewis needed for his team, and that is a score to bring it to within 4.
Best way to play defense is pop in the back of the net.
And great design on that play as they squeak one past Silverstein. We are again back at the X. Gavin Hoff. Excuse me, that's Henry McFall for the Falcons. Possession staying on this end.
Nice play by Frandina to recognize pressure, dump up top, and opt to reset, get their personnel packages the way they want them.
Jackson Tisbury with the pass on the far side, and Falcons back in business on offense. Again, we have a poll online. Who are you with? Who are you for? Who do you think is going to win this one? Make sure to cast your vote on our YouTube channel. Frandina, ball off the head of the stick. Doesn't mind him. Don't mind him at all. He's just putting it in the back of the net.
No, I'll just handle my own ground ball here and pick that thing up. Had enough distance out front to gather and get that shot off. But again, finding an open lane with no pressure.
Peter Frandina. You see the magic happening right there by number 3. Loses the possessions, regains, and still able to get his shot off. Another face-off taken. Great rear check, Frandina there to collect the ground ball. Vandegrift is now down by 5.
Yeah, and these face-offs, I mean, are paramount for them. They have to roll into the offensive zone and start running. This may be what the doctor ordered here for Vandegrift to get back on a momentum track.
Possession going the other way, and ball is kicked. Numbers on the move, shot attempt, and
nice pickup by Easterby to roll in and feed Frandina, and Frandina drew pressure right at the top of the goal face and had that shot disrupted.
And going across, and that stepping inside Daniel Patterson with the long pole. It's a shot attempt that goes over the top of the cage.
Yeah, Patterson is one that I would definitely account for if he decides to roll into the offensive zone. He's already dropped her in the back of the basket here once today. So.
Preston Shields bringing the ball in play.
We're going to get a timeout.
Looks like we have an announcement because of the weather. There is going to be a lightning delay. We're going to get 30 minutes here in this third quarter. We're at the 5:43 mark. But right now they are, for the safety of everyone here, asking them to leave the stands, the bleachers, for 30 minutes. They already knew that there was going to be inclement weather coming this way, but obviously based off of the 10-mile radius rule, you want to make sure that you keep all of these players safe. And so we are going to take a break here for 30 minutes. And as we get word that we are able to return to play, we will come back on air and let you know when play is going to resume.
If you are able to, please return to your vehicles. We do not have adequate space in the bleachers. If you are able to, please return to your vehicles. You will not be charged a readmittance fee. Thank you.
My camera back and turn it up face away from the rain.
Yeah. Do what? So they bring you batteries?
Fatbacks.
Oh yeah.
This is going to come in handy right now.
Audio
side and pour it this way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's no more.
Your attention, please. We're sitting at 4 minutes. 4 minutes. We will start playing music when it is okay to return to the stand. There will be a 5-minute warm-up period before play resumes.
Oh, my headset. Return to the stage. Mama.
Four looks fine, I believe.
Well, welcome back to Magnolia High School as the TSHLL state title has encountered the weather delay. And a great job by the athletic director here in Magnolia to keeping us all weather aware, making sure that everyone is safe as play has resumed. The Kinkaid Falcons leading by 5 over the Vandegrift Vipers. Another opportunity on offense where we left off. The play clock is at 35 seconds. It's a shot attempt and a save by Charlie Mutliff.
Yeah, nice little stop by Mutliff, holding the crease. Just had to step outside the pipes and get the mom goal save going outside the frame. And you got to wonder, so these guys basically went into the locker room prior to it starting to rain, and now they're coming out. So you're going to see, sticks kind of sagging and some slippery balls in the pockets as these stick heads get a little wetter.
Well, it was already raining before they went in. And so, obviously there were torrential downpour afterwards. And so the field conditions obviously affected their yard sale, stick on the ground. But you're right. Obviously, you start to see that starting to take place, especially with that stick head and wet balls out here. And so right now, it's just, for me on the other side for Kinkaid, all the momentum when we left off. These guys found a way to continue to answer after the Vipers got a few scores. And so now going into the end of the third quarter, you like to see Kinkaid continue to put their foot on the gas to win a title here, Class A state title.
Yeah, and I was really expecting a physical matchup from Vandegrift really didn't occur from the start, and maybe there's some regrouping going on during this kind of extended halftime.
Well, you saw a lot of great defense being played on the other side by the Falcons. I mean, whatever's is that the physicalness that you were looking for? Maybe that's the regroup.
That's the physical matchup I was looking for.
Right. You saw that right away, and that's Braden Reed coming out, lowering the boom twice. Working his way down inside with the pass. It's a pass across the field, and that's going to go out of bounds. Maybe that was tipped, and it was. Possession is going to stay. Oh, it's a penalty. Sorry.
Yeah, you got a penalty on this check on the near side.
Didn't see the laundry right in front of me, sitting at the 45.
It was only one flag. It's hard to miss.
I'm sorry. I'm used to the Tom Jones concert.
That's right.
Tom Jones concert.
Not unusual to be loved by anyone.
There it is. We're back in action. We got some Tom Jones by Jim Dixon. No, please hold off the lightning with more Tom Jones, please. That's it. We're going to call that a shot attempt. However, does not reset the shot clock. Going back across as Vandegrift brings the ball back into play. Again, we do have a poll going here on YouTube. Who you're pulling for? Ooh, that thing skipped across the turf.
It went wide of the goal face against Silverstein, just on point. Didn't look like he's missed a beat and settled into the cage.
Whew. Man, you saw that one settle into the net. That brought the mist off of the back of that net.
It did. It blew up the top part of that net, and you saw the white mist from the sniper.
At 3:07, the Vipers strike to bring it to within 4. Again, you see there on the replay, and another face-off opportunity here for Vandegrift. Vipers continuing to keep the possession, and you see a different pace coming out of that weather delay for the Vipers. Matt Draken with the pass over to the far side. Braden Reed. Looking for the pass on the other side. They work their way back inside. Silverstein with the save. 2:22 left in the third.
See, and Heckman, that's what we've talked about all weekend with these goalies. Just great goalie play, but settle in the crease. Cut your angles inside the cage. Step out to the ball. Cut the angle off, and that was perfect.
Cubbage playing defense around the crease. Great job on that pass. Defending the pass. It goes over the top of the cage. Still possession staying on this end for the Vipers. Trying to catch Silverstein on the near post.
And that's what he hit, and I'm surprised that didn't unmoor the goalie cage. That had some zip on it.
Now Vipers setting up with a new shot clock, a bouncer. Minute 31 left here in the third quarter. Kinkaid with a 4-goal lead. Having to bow up on defense here. Another shot attempt low. Was all the way to the field house.
And Silverstein again with great cage awareness, just covering the down, covering the bottom third on that low shot. If it's going wide, let it go wide. But he wants to be inside the cage with that foot extended.
Silverstein looking for the kick save. And what I've noticed, JD, is just the way that this defense, they trust him. If a guy blows by, they know he has their back. And it's great communication happening as well out here with the Falcons. And you see the double team coming with the slide. Oh, holding. Going to keep the possession down on this end, resetting the shot clock. 51 seconds. So the game clock is all that matters.
Yeah, and Vandegrift, they are not in sync on offense, but they are sure peppering the goal. But as far as extended positive, good possessions, they're about 50-50. They're not hitting these zones, or they're not hitting these receivers inside these lanes where they can go up and force the Kinkaid defense out.
Continue to play defense. Good dodge back across the pass coming in. That's a shot attempt by Kelvin Lewis. And as you said, JD, the aggression here by the Vipers. They've gotten off about five shots here.
Yeah, and nothing on the pipes. But those shots will start falling.
As the end of the third quarter here in this Class A TSHLL state title. 12 minutes left to see who will be awarded the state title. As they take a break, we'll take another one. It's not like we need it. We've had about a 45-minute break, so we want more action here on Game On Sports. We'll be right back. We are set for the beginning of the fourth quarter. A victory at the face-off.
Yeah, and Vandegrift just goes back to situation normal. Just start peppering the cage.
Get Brian Frudge. Wins at the face-off. Another opportunity here on offense. Taking a lot of time here. And finally, the turnover going the other way, Harris Cockrell.
And really ball unchecked into the transition.
Mike Centra barking orders over there on the far side for the Falcons. Again, a 4-goal lead. Don't anticipate that Kinkaid will relax on this lead. They will stay aggressive. In this first 3 quarters, it's been Peter Frandina who has been absolutely covering ground and making the Vipers pay. As you see him standing in the alley right now, as they are working from behind Preston Shields directing traffic. The slide coming immediately over the top. Had an opportunity, but the ball comes off of the head of the stick at the last minute, and now both teams fight for the loose ground ball. Frandina comes away with it, tries to make a pass to the middle of the field, and now it's anybody's ball.
Yeah, and you're going to find, Kinkaid, I thought they might work it back traditional and try to swing out, but they found that opening on the top side mid.
Well, here's another opportunity for the Falcons after the Vipers pretty much hog the end of the third quarter with all of those shots. Good to see some extended time here for Kinkaid. Ball working on the other side to Jack Easterby. Easterby working through the alley, finding number 3. And that's a great save by number 31, Charlie Mutler.
Yeah, Mutler, he was already out to receive, had the angle cut. Just had to get his stick head where the ball was going to be.
Tightening up this defense. That's a loose ball. Opportunity here for the Falcons to track it down. And they try and push.
They unloaded on Silverstein.
Colton Silverstein. That's when you're just about sick of a guy right there. That's showing your frustration. Yard sale. Another opportunity here for the Vipers as they create the turnover. Great pass inside on the doorstep. How did he do it?
Again, going high, and Silverstein anticipating that, reading his eyes. Again, too close to fake, and really had to, that was his shot to take, and you want to be able to beat Silverstein, but you're not going to win every one of those battles.
They're going to get Robbie Taylor with the push around the crease. Going to give a man-up opportunity to Vandegrift. So the Vipers now with 30 seconds, man up. See if they can work their offense and be patient. Big pass, trying to get that past.
Yeah, in that last series, Jackson Ray did a great job about shutting down that backside lane, forcing Vandegrift back out top on the shot, and really breaking that play up.
Number 16, Muir, took the worst of that contact on that shot off of his leg. Like you said, JD, that vulcanized rubber object is unforgiving. At the doorstep again, Silverstein running all the way out. Chasing this ball down, and it's back to the Vipers. A great job of burning that penalty as we are all knotted up, and Silverstein says thank you very much.
Yeah, nice save, but again, on that previous series, Silverstein well out of the cage, just, playing it cool, looking around, see if he can pick up a ground ball.
Double team there on number 2, Daniel Patterson. Vipers putting on some pressure.
Yeah, that's one of the few times today we've seen anybody get anything over on Patterson.
And creating the turnover. What's the call here? Okay, looks like we have a timeout called by Vandegrift. And know if they had possession to even call the timeout. However, the timeout is called. Game On Sports is more than just home of the TSHLL. Game On also broadcasts football, baseball, basketball from high schools all over Texas. You can see our full schedule on our website at GameOnSportsNetwork.com and stay up to date on all of our social media channels at Game On Sports Network. But they award the timeout to the Vipers.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was enough in question to, if it's nobody's ball, it's the last guy's ball. So
just rules on the fly. Thanks,
yeah.
JD. Is that in the handbook? I'm just going to take your word for it. As both teams make their way back onto the field. 6:55 left here in the fourth quarter, as the Falcons are hanging on to a 4-goal lead. One thing I can say about the Vipers, they have ratcheted up the intensity here.
Yeah, after the break, they came out breathing fire, and they were ready to get after it, and it is it hasn't moved the needle much on the scoreboard, but it has certainly applied some additional pressure to Kinkaid that they weren't getting in the first half and the first part of the third quarter.
Well, we had an hour-long third quarter. They had plenty of time to think about it. Again, changes made by the Vipers. Now working from behind X, trying to find top side and landing in the crease. The crease violation called as still a save by Silverstein as the Falcons make their way. And you could tell that hurt a little bit with Jack Easterby. And boy, high to low shot on the other end and the score.
Yeah, Harris Cocker rolling in with nobody picking him up, nobody on his hands.
You see the feed there by Easterby catching him in rhythm. Once he gets his feet set, we've seen that. That's been a thing. When you get these skilled shooters with their feet set, they're able to find the back of the net. And just like that, the Falcons with the score and a 5-goal lead. Vipers just having to try and stay patient, work their offense, and get some scores here. The time is going to be a concern, and I tell you what, that's what you call hearing footsteps right there, because he knew a guy, Braden Reed, has a guy bearing down on him. Excuse me, that's Kelvin Lewis, number 6. And that's what you call running through a screen right there, JD.
That is it.
That is Tanner Hauer says, look, I am sick of these screens, and I'm going to take matters into my own hands, and I'll go sit in the sin bin, but I want you to know how frustrated I am with that.
Nice setup by Robbie Taylor to stick his ground and really had plenty of room to just guide him into the screen.
We get the call on the other side. 1 minute penalty. Unsportsmanlike called on Tanner Hauer. Man up opportunity here for the Falcons. 5:25 left in the fourth. Let's see how much clock they burn.
I think that, I don't know that it's clock. They really just want to pick the shot. I mean, they don't have to. They are not forced to shoot as long as they have possession and just want to pick the shot.
Game On Sports Network would like to thank one of our sponsors for the weekend, Big Bad Carts. They do custom golf carts with only the best parts the industry has to offer. From mild to wild, they can do it all from their offices in Salina, Texas. Check them out at bigbadcarts.com. They take a break on the field. We're going to do the same in the booth and return as play resumes here on Game On Sports Network. Play is resuming. Bring the ball inbounds is number 22, Robbie Taylor. And with 44 seconds here on the shot clock. Working the ball inside. Great defense there by a Viper, setting himself, getting right in front of that pass. And there's a hustle to the loose ball. Ground ball taken and going the other way. The Vipers have numbers.
And that all started on the goal face on the other end with a nice come up from the poles, force the ground ball and get this thing in the offensive zone for Vandegrift.
Great hustle play there by Wells Roney, number 2. He's working now behind the X. Saving that possession as Braden Reed on the near side. Reed backing down the defense, elects to pass out in the alley. Plenty of time here on the shot clock. Draken with the pass, and that's a shot on the near side by number 6. Kelvin Lewis.
That has to be a Smooth Baker's dozen of shots, and just unable, in this part of the game, unable for Vandegrift to get on the pipes.
Well, it won't be 14 shots because now the Falcons take back the possession and the clear. 3:20 left in the fourth quarter. Vipers trying to do everything they can to create a turnover. Spin move inside by number 17, Jack Easterby. Ball comes off the head of the stick, and we're going the other way.
Yeah, Tanner Howard, he checked in and was hazing the ball from the minute he walked inside the lines.
2:51, another timeout called. And got to ask you, before I even read this, did you actually go online and buy
I did.
A raffle ticket?
I did. I figured, I love the McKinney PD.
You're against stealing a car from the police department, is that right?
No, because I'm going to steal it.
Okay, the McKinney Police Association is raffling a vehicle at their annual charitable golf tournament. This tournament benefits officers during trying times. Those trying times include injury, sick children, and many other things that tend to burden officers with expenses out of their control. You can assist with this great cause by purchasing a $100 raffle ticket for your opportunity to win a brand new Cadillac CT4. The winner of this vehicle will be announced on the day of the tournament, May 24th, 2024. You do not have to be present to win. Go to www.cognitoforms.com/NEP services/Crest Car Raffle to purchase a ticket. JD did, so should you.
You can do it on your Facebook, too. Just put in McKinney PD. I think it's the top post. It'll walk you in, and you don't have to listen to Heckma read off.
They love
www.
They love to hear me read that off. The CT4 is up for grabs, and also there's a state title up for grabs as well. The Vipers still staying aggressive, trying to get a score, but there goes that man again, Daniel Patterson, with the steal. Patterson working the ball across the field. Jackson Tisbury, again, dancing on that line.
And Kinkaid just happy to play out on the perimeter at this point with 2:20 and 2 possessions to play with.
All the dirty work's been done. Continue to stay aggressive, working from behind the X again, draining the clock. Ref trying to do his backpedal out of the action.
Then they come back to him.
Robbie Taylor comes right back around using him as a shield. Here we are right at 15 seconds on the shot clock. Will they get a shot off here in the final seconds? That ball goes out of bounds in a turnover. Uh-oh, flags. On the far side as the communication between the officials. And we should get a call. Cooper Putman is hit with a 1 minute unnecessary roughness penalty and a man-up opportunity here.
And Putman, I mean, he came out of the scrum. Yeah, I did it. Walked right on over to the box and settled in while the officiating crew was getting it all worked out.
How about that for number 31? Continue to hustle. Mutler coming out of the cage to track that ball. And again, number 2, Daniel Patterson. That was a long pass to Jackson Tidsbury. It's going to go out of bounds, and the Vipers, 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. In a game that was interrupted by weather, the Kinkaid Falcons have come out here to Magnolia, Texas, and absolutely played some of their best 2 days of lacrosse.
And you got to like that. Oliver Grants picks up a ground ball, sees an open cage, and just looks it off. Kind of a very classy move to just play this thing out for the last minute or so with 20 seconds left.
Falcons just comfortable with just rotating the ball around. 8 seconds. As now the Falcons faithful, who has stayed around even after the weather delay, the Kinkaid Falcons with a Class A state title.
Yeah, and not at all what I expected. They came out and they played more physical. Silverstein improved on what we saw yesterday, if that's possible, and he played a great game today. You had contributors from all over the defense, and the physical presence that I thought Vandegrift was going to give them, they answered.
Yeah, absolutely. And the contributions that you're talking about came from literally all of the guys on this starting roster, all the way down, to you started Silverstein, but also guys like Daniel Patterson as well. Man, his imprint on this game has been significant. Last 2 days, again, defensively, you've seen where Kinkaid, when they've been pushed up against the wall, they found a way to come out fighting. In this game, they got the lead and they never looked back. They just continued to run, and the Vipers just didn't have an answer for them.
No, not at all. And Kinkaid played an excellent game. Vandegrift played an outstanding game. Just ended up on the short side of the measure.
And we're going to wait for the trophy presentation for both teams as they take their time to get into the handshake line. We're going to take a quick break and come right back as the state title and the MVPs are being awarded. As both teams make their way down to the side for the trophy presentation, as the offensive MVP being awarded to the guy that we thought all along, number 3, Peter Frandina, who had an amazing 24 hours. Interesting to see where this defensive MVP is going to go.
Exactly.
Ah, they got it right. Daniel Patterson, number 2. Man, kid played lights out.
Just filled up a Saturday playing garbage ball, just getting after everything, and then got rewarded with a goal today. Just an outstanding game.
And the overall MVP, they got it right. Colton Silverstein, probably a booth favorite up here for both of us, man. This kid, we called him Salty in the pregame.
He is a stone cold killer, that kid. He's solid.
So now the championship trophy will be awarded. Excuse me, the runner-up trophy going on the other side to the Vandegrift Vipers. And now the championship trophy being awarded to the Kinkaid Falcons. The Kinkaid Falcons.
I have never seen 120 people in unison turn around and look behind them, but I just did.
It's Mother's Day.
That was Stink Eye Deluxe. Just up here in the box.
As the Kinkaid Falcons are the Class A champions. And then we have the last game here in Magnolia, Texas, the Class 2A championship. on the docket. The Woodlands versus ESD. We're going to take a 30-minute break and return for the final TSHLL state title game here on Game On Sports.